Alright, this is gonna be our third round of Magic the Gathering against the Goons on something awful. And this time we're playing against Elves. So that should be, it should be fun, unlike the last two games we got to play, which really weren't fun. Got my deck here. So I took a look at this guy's deck list beforehand, because that's important. And what I noticed is
Your
that
game has started.
it's so loud. He only runs one basic forest, so if we can get a turn one blood moon. Did I win the? I never win the goddamn coin toss. This is fucking rigged, dude. I swear to God. Okay, this looks like a promising hand. Looks like we might have the turn one blood moon. We don't have it. We have turn one. Oh man. Let's take a look at our hand here. We have four on turn two for a Forge Master. Now we're on the draw. We're gonna keep this hand. It's not like the tightest, but I think we can work it. So what I noticed about his deck is he only runs one basic forest. So if we were on the play, which would happen if maybe I would ever win the coin toss in these games. Fucking, I could have gotten a turn one blood moon off. Not with this hand, but a lot of hands can do that. This hand we can actually, it's got a lot of potential. Oh shit, yeah, I gotta keep going for his shit. If we can get a 2 mana land, that's gonna just be really good for us. It makes our lightning, our blood moon really isn't looking that tight, but we're gonna try and run it out there anyway, like turn two, to take care of any Gaia's Cradles he's trying to lay down there. We really don't want to give him a giant Gaia's Cradles turn. So looking at our hand right now, he went for Dryad Arbor. Well, that was a fucking mistake. I don't think he knows what he's. Yeah, he just fucked up. That was definitely an accident. You don't want to just run out Dryad Arbor like that, because he definitely had a play. He definitely had something he wanted to do. He's mad about it in the window. It's a good thing I said let's play on X-Mage and not Cockatrice, so this guy will mess up a whole bunch of times. Alright, what did we draw? Mountain. Alright, that's pretty sweet. Not mad about that. So, what we're gonna go ahead and do is we're gonna play a turn one monolith. Yeah, we're gonna play turn one monolith, have five on turn two. We're gonna get out a Batterskull, go into a Greaves. Yeah, Batterskull. Well, no, we're gonna go for a Forge Master, Greaves, Big O. That's gonna be our game plan. So let's do this. Cast Lotus Petal. Yeah, then we'll drop a Greaves and get out a Big O next turn. I just don't think he's gonna be able to really deal with that too well. Monolith for red. We've got our monolith. And done. We're gonna pass to the next turn. He definitely just slowed down his hand by one fucking fetching for that Dryad Arbor by accident. So that's really to our advantage here. So choices next turn. We can run out of Lightning Greaves and go for the surprise attack. If we see another, oh, he doesn't have a Gaia's Cradle. That's looking good for us. Maybe he'll fuck up fetching again. If we see another artifact, like a 0 mana artifact, or God forbid we get Voltaic Key. I'm sort of convinced the Voltaic Key is bad. It's been really underperforming lately in these matches. Like I'd be getting hands with two Voltaic Keys and not shit. What does he have for Elvish Visionary? That's just not a very strong play. Turn two. I would sort of be hoping he would. If I were him, I'd sort of be hoping he was comboing off. Yeah, we'll let that resolve. His deck is definitely really good at grinding us out, but I think fucking up and getting that Dryad Arbor on the first turn is really gonna set him back, especially against a deck like ours. Let's see what we get. Our draw could be pretty important here. He definitely fetches basic, so we're sort of off the, Oh, another monolith? Is this perfect? It's almost perfect. Alright, what are we gonna do? Let's take a look at our hand here. We're definitely gonna play this mountain, that's not a question. So we could have 6 mana. That's just really not the right number. But he doesn't... I don't see him having a way to combo off next turn. So, what we can do... Hmm... This gives us some choices. It really does. It really does give us some good choices here. But I think the thing to do is to pass, is to play a Greaves and pass. Because I just don't see... I kind of want to surprise him with the Forge Master. And then Forge Master out. Yeah, I want to surprise him with the Forge Master, basically. So we're going to play a Greaves. Done. We could have done a Blood Moon there, but I want this extra Darksteel Citadel to sacrifice to the Forge Master when it comes down and still have my Lightning Greaves in play. So that's why we're just gonna go for the Greaves. Cause he doesn't know what's coming out. He doesn't see our hand. This is what's nice about not having Gataxian and Probe. So if he taps wrong, we can just go right into Blightsteel Colossus and fuck him up. Hopefully he'll attack for 1 damage. Let's see what he's playing. If it's Glimpse, we could be in bad shape. Post sideboard also, it's really good. We have the Steel Hellkite. Glimpse. Alright, this isn't great. Well, actually, I don't think it's that bad. Unless he has Cradle in his hand. Nettle Sentinel and Glimpse. Well, okay. If I get out Blightsteel and this is all he has, Cradle. Okay. This actually still could be fine. If he can get, man. Does Craterhoof give everything haste? I'm gonna go ahead and check. I can't see. No, they get trample. Okay, that's fine actually. Cause what we can do is we can actually we can get out Mindslaver or something. Plus, if he ends with everything tapped down, which is a real possibility, we can just fuck him up. Query and Ranger. Okay. That is fine. We're really hoping that he ends with all his shit tapped, which I think is a real possibility here. Actually, I can... Yeah, I can just skip to my turn. Damn, I think there was just a gunshot off in my neighborhood. That was weird. Oh, he just got a bunch of Nettle Sentinels. Is that just an infinite? Oh, but they still don't have haste is the thing. So, what I think we can do, no joke, let me see if we have the mana for it to shut this down. It looks like we might be getting punished for not dropping, what's it called? It looks like we're getting punished for not dropping a Blood Moon, but that's okay. Oh, is he just gonna play an Emrakul? Wait, you can't summon this packed up an Emrakul. You just have to get a creature. Oh shit. Is there a way we can pull off? Let's see. Hmm. If we can get off a Mindslaver off of our Forge Master next turn, that'll mean we can just make him skip the pact. I'm not sure how we could pull that off, but it's feasible. The other thing is I kind of forget what I have in my deck right now. Would have really liked to go first. Gotten to do Blood Moon. I'm gonna take a look at my deck actually in paper right now. I have my actual paper deck in front of me, so I can see what's going on here. And what our options are gonna be to rip out of the deck next turn, if we get a next turn, if like Emrakul doesn't come down or something. I think our best bet might just be to do surprise. Yeah. Well, actually, we might have some options of going into oh man, he has 11 mana now. He's just cranking out the mana here. Yeah, this is gonna get a lot better post board. We can bring in Steel Hellkite, and then Steel Hellkite will just be able to like wipe the board. Oh my god, he's still playing Elves. Oh, he played the Emrakul? Okay, we can just concede. Alright. So, we're gonna go ahead and sideboard now. And what we're gonna take out, couple of things here. Spine is going out for a Steel Hellkite. This is gonna bring down our mana curve too, which is always nice. I kind of like Slaver just because it buys time. I don't think Batterskull Skull is really any good here. No, I don't think Batterskull Skull is very good. We're gonna bring in another Steel Hellkite. No, we do not want Tormod's Crypt. Where did that go? I think I accidentally brought in a Crypt. Yeah, we don't want that. So we're gonna bring in the Steel Hellkites to sweep the board. We're gonna bring in we're gonna take out this Sundering Titan because it doesn't really solve most of our problems, and instead we're gonna bring in All Is Dust as a good sweeper. I'm gonna drop one of these Goblin Welders for a Blood Moon, just because Goblin Welder's kind of a War of Attrition sort of card, and we're just not really on that plan. We're just sort of on a trying to shut him down plan. Is anything else in our board good? Uh, I don't think Empyreon is that good because I think he's gonna bring in his artifact hate. So we're just gonna go ahead and say
Your
this.
game has started.
We get to go first. I really wish I would get to go first at some point. Me. Um, let's look at this hand. Is this hand even good? If I think about it, we get to go Ancient Tomb. It's a metal worker. It's just not that good. Well, there's no way to get haste really. And we can't really Forge Master out anything sweet. So yeah, we're gonna mulligan this. Okay, this is much more reasonable. We're gonna keep this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we have a Lodestone Golem turn 2, and that's really gonna slow him down. And then we can do an All Is Dust. We almost never get to play Lodestone Golem for some reason. Oh, I had another Lodestone Golem in the sideboard. I think I should have brought that in. But yeah, usually, yeah, because the best thing he can play on turn 1 is like Llanowar Elf, and I'll just play a fucking Lodestone Golem. And that should just be able to start beating him down for 5. And then we drew our clutch All Is Dust out of the sideboard, so that'll allow us to sort of, he can build up the board a little bit. And let's just sort of get a slow play off here. Because the Lodestone Golem, he'll get to build up the board because he's Elves. But in a couple of turns, we should be able to get off the All Is Dust. And then, we're probably going to draw a couple more good cards too. So, we'll see. Again, this hand isn't like outstanding or anything. But I think it'll be fine here. It's weird that he didn't get the basic, in my opinion. I would have fetched the basic. But who knows? Keep draw. What was our draw? A Buried Ruin? Okay. And then we can play this, so if he blows up our Lodestone Golem, we can just go ahead and get it back with Buried Ruin, so that's good. We have the mana for All Is Dust. We'll just pass to our turn. He can just do his stuff. I definitely got greedy last game. I wanted to do a surprise, called out the Forge Master into Blightsteel Colossus. But it's been a while since I played against Elves. Like, I kind of forgot about just how fucking fast this deck can win. Oh, he lagged out. Okay, he's got another Deathrite Shaman. Okay, he's gotta drop the nettle sentinel. And alright, what do we draw? A grim monolith. Ooh, that's spicy. So that actually puts us right into. Alright, that'll let us drop the all is dust like next turn, so that's good. Is there a way for to conserve life here? I'm not really sure. Let me think about this. If I play it now, I can get it off this turn. But if you play Glimpse, oh, he actually can't even really play anything. So, we're not really gonna save on damage here, but I mean, it sort of will. Nah, I mean, nah, I mean, done. Begin combat. Next. Clear attackers. Swing with this lodestone golem. So it seems infeasible that he doesn't just eat the 5 there. So, yep. He eats his 5. And it would actually be nice if he dropped a lot of stuff this turn. If he sort of went off, but not really, and we got to hit him with a spicy all his dust, I would like that. Ooh, he did not declare any attackers. That is great. Hall of the Bandit Lord. Okay. Oh wait, actually it makes non-artifact spells cost 1 more, so we should have actually got this out last turn. But that's okay. That is okay. Let's play a Great Furnace. Yeah, non-artifact spells. So our all his dust isn't going to come down until next turn, but it doesn't look like he can actually do anything. We really don't want to trade 2 for 1 for a lodestone golem actually. Because the lodestone golem basically stops him from comboing. And he's like looking for additional lands now. He doesn't have anything to play. This is basically just really good for us. He didn't do anything again. That's great. Oh, and we have Welder now? That means we have so many choices now. Oh my gosh. So let's go ahead and drop, oh, we can get fast welders too. Hmm. Do we want to... So here are our choices, and I think this is our best option. What we're gonna go ahead and do... Swing with the lodestone golem. He double blocks it. We play the welder. We welder back a lodestone golem next turn. Right? Actually, you know what? I think we're just gonna pass again. Because he's not doing anything. And then next turn, if he's still doing nothing, like we kind of want him to play something, you know, before we drop our Goblin Welder. He doesn't have a play at all. Could he know? He doesn't know what we have in our hand because our all his dust is so fucking sweet. He does nothing for like the fucking 3rd turn. He has to discard. What did he discard? A Fierce Empath. Okay. Okay, we just drew a card, which is great. Nothing we're drawing is really that exciting, but I think we just fire off this all is dust. Yeah, we just fire off the all is dust and just swing through it. Like what the hell is he gonna be able to do about that? I don't think he can even play anything. No, he won't even be able to play anything until he gets two lands, and he'll be blocking us. We probably should have even done this earlier. So we're gonna go ahead and fire off an all is dust. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There goes his shit. And go get in for 5. Done. 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 Okay. So we're just in great shape. He's been discarding cards. It's just not good for him. He needs a land drop, and I don't think that's gonna happen. A Blood Moon would put the game away, pretty much. City of Traders, not really necessary. Um, we're gonna go ahead and play a Goblin Welder. Actually, done. Oh, what? It didn't. There's a Goblin Welder. And we're gonna start combat and attack with our Lodestone Golem for 5. Lodestone Golem is great. Just a great card. It really cleans up. Now, even if he plays something, he has to chump block. It's like, there's really nothing he can do. Even if he kills it, we'll welder it back. It's like impossible. There we go. Alright. So, notice I have another Lodestone Golem here. So we're gonna bring him in and actually drop one of these Wormcoil engines. Because really, the extra life isn't gonna do anything. Like, as you've noticed, when he wins, it's like with Emrakul and shit. Yeah. So it's like nothing else is really gonna do shit.
Your game has started.
Okay. What is our hand looking like right now? Oh, we have turn 1 Metalworker into turn 2 Forge Master or a Wormcoil Engine. No, we're gonna keep it. This is a good hand. Like, definitely. We'd love to see some shit with haste, but, you know, I don't know. Maybe we should have mulliganed for a hate piece, like a Blood Moon or something, but I just feel like a turn 1 Metalworker is usually good enough. Return a Forest untap. Yeah, like that's just not, you know, that's not an ideal hand for him, so. Plus, if we drew like a Greaves or something, it would just be over. Upkeep. My draw. Blood Moon. Um. Okay, well, that sort of makes things a little bit more complicated, but I think we just shut off his shit. Like, no joke. Yeah, we just go for a turn 1 Blood Moon. I think that's really the answer here. Well, let's think. Yeah, yeah, I think turn 1 Blood Moon will do it. We'll only have one land in play, and the Opal will get turned off, but whatever. You know. We're definitely gambling on this here. Hmm. Yeah, we just don't want him to have any mana. That's really what it's about. Cast Mox Opal. If he has basic forest, we're fucking hosed, but what are the chances of basic forest? You know, it's like one card out of his deck, one out of his 59. Alright. Blood Moon. So, yeah. So it looks like, from the sound of him, it looks like he's host. That's great. We only have one mana in play, actually. Yes. Alright, there's Cradle. We're shutting off Cradle. We're shutting off a lot of great stuff right now. Our hand is actually really bad now. He's gonna get in. He's gonna be getting in for one. That's for sure. We'll just pass to my turn. So we need to draw some mana, some lands, some artifacts, something. Actually, Goblin Welder wouldn't be bad. In fact, that might be one of our ideal draws. Keep, draw. Another metal worker. Done. Well, this isn't great. we did wager it all. We have wagered it all on the Blood Moon. That's true. However, yeah, even with basic forest, he's not really going to be able to do anything. He'll be playing like a Fair Elves deck. I feel like in 19 turns, I should be able to get the 2 additional mana to fucking drop the a metal worker into play. We'll see. It's possible I don't. Nope, that's a mountain, so we're on the way. Alright. We're getting so close. Mountain and pass. We got so lucky with the Blood Moon. I think it's gonna win us the game. We still need a third land, or a monolith, or Lotus Petal. Yeah, we actually have so many outs. It's like not funny, so that's fine. In fact, I think like almost half of our deck isn't out right now. Because that includes, yeah, Goblin Welder is like a source of mana now too, since we have a petal in the yard. Oh, he's having to discard soon, probably? Upkeep. Do I feel good about winning this way? Lowstone Golem? Well, we haven't won yet, so let's not get ahead of ourselves. Done. He's at 8. I'd like to see him discard now. Or play another basic mountain. Nope, there's a basic mountain for you. He has a lot of mountains. Don't get me wrong, that's a lot of basic mountains for this guy. I'm not even mad at this guy because he played Elves. Like, it's like a real deck, so that's good. Draw. Voltaic Key. Oh, well that gets us closer to activating Opal, so that's a real card at least. Let's play Voltaic Key. Wait, it's Artifact Land Mountain? Hold on. It says Artifact Land Mountain. I think this might be cheating actually. If this lets me tap for Metalcraft, then I think that's fucking illegal, but I'm gonna do it anyway. It would be sweet if it was implemented. How are you attacking with Dryad? What? That's a basic mountain, nigger. What do you do? What the hell is this? You're attacking me with Dryad Arbor? he, sped, he sped up his clock with a Dryad Arbor. Oh god. What did we draw? Let's get a card. A Grim Monolith. Oh my god. Alright, well this is just gonna shut him down really hard. Okay. All right. Well, now we have everything. We get to have all the fun, and he gets to have none of it. You'll be having no fun today, sir. All right. Add 3 to the mana pool. Add 3 to the mana pool. Red. Worm coil engine. So yeah, we'll just put a worm coil engine on the board now. And then after that, we'll follow it up with lodestone. There's another basic mountain for our friend. I'm pretty sure the implementation is broken. I'm not sure what the ruling is on Blood Moon, but I don't think it's supposed to count as an artifact when Darksteel Citadel is not supposed to count as an artifact when Blood Moon is out. I'm pretty sure. Okay. It would be more fun just to drop a million things next turn, actually. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna play Metal Worker because it's more amusing. We'll swing with our Worm Coil engine. Yeah. I mean, really, we just want to fucking play our entire hand for shits and giggles and just be an asshole. Go Lodestone, Lodestone, Metalworker, Golgotha, Golgotha, or some shit. He was a real fool. I said he shouldn't so fucking fetch the Savannah. You know what? I fucking said that. I just want to make it clear that I knew from the offset that fetching Savannah against a Blood Moon deck is just not a good play. What are we gonna do now? Oh, right. We're just gonna do whatever we want. Okay. Metalworker, give me 10 mana. Then I'll take key. And let's go ahead and make another 10 mana because it's more fun this way. We now have 19 mana, so let's make Lodestone Golem, Lodestone Golem, Golgotha Forge Master, Golgotha Forge Master. Begin combat, we'll swing for 6. Blood Moon for the win, man. You know, there's a reason I have main deck Blood Moons, and it's because I think it's an amazing card in this format. Oh, this costs so much now, but I can still play it anyway. Here we go. Is he gonna let us have our fun and not concede? He's gonna... Okay. Yeah, of course you realize your mistake when I played Blood Moon. That's when it became very apparent.